heart's still wide awake. Words I let go are pulling back the sheets. When I close my eyes, the day is supposed to end, but that's when all my thoughts begin again. Every little thing I try to hide finds me in the dark. All the sadness, all the pain, all the worries I postpone tonight, I hope they fall asleep before I do alone. I turn the pillow, searching for some peace, but silence only brings it back to me every I'm okay. I said today echoes in the dark. All the sadness, all the pain, all the things I couldn't keep tonight, I pray they drift away and let me sleep. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel lighter. Maybe the sun will break it through. All the sadness, all the pain, all the fears I couldn't speak tonight, I pray they fade away and let me dream. Let me dream. Let me dream.
We fall apart in the light of day, holding ourselves like we're okay. And when the dark begins to rise, it gently closes our tired eyes. All the cracks we try to hide start to shimmer from inside. The night that mended the broken seams stitches our hearts with quiet dreams. What we lost in crowded light, we find again.
thoughts keep pushing through the crowd, but in the mirror you look so calm, like quiet water after a storm. Stones were thrown, the waves ran wild, but deeper down it's still and mild. Let it settle, let it fall. The muddy water will clear it all. You don't have to fight the sound, just breathe it in and settle down. Every worry passing through doesn't always speak the truth. There's a strength you always find when you give yourself some time. Let it settle, slow and deep. Not every thought is yours to keep. Even storms lose their ground, you rise again when you settle down. With your tiny hands you touch the world, curiosity shining in your eyes, your little smile like morning sunlight, lighting up my tired life. With small steps you follow your dreams, learning slowly how the world can be, watching quietly from behind you. I learn again what love can mean. You are the greatest gift in life. Every moment shines because of you. I won't let my thoughts run ahead. I'll walk softly Time will carry you far ahead. Someday I'll grow old and gray. You will live your own bright life. Work erase shade time, and once in a while you can cheer for my life On the tiptoe of my heart I quietly walk your way. Tiny steps, a little shy, but I'm closer every day. With a breath lighter than the wind, with hands softer than a flower, love is floating in the air like a feather in this hour. Tiptoe, tiptoe, little love, don't make any sound. Hearts are whispering tonight, softly all around. Tiptoe, tiptoe, little love, sneaking through
from the torn pieces of my days. Inside of me, a season lives, dry and silent, unchanged. And somewhere in that quiet place, someone is still there, standing still. In the air, a piece of me stopped long ago, but life kept moving on. I carried broken pieces, pretending I was strong. Maybe these fragile days are the truest part of me, holding all the shattered hearts no one else can see. Secrets guard my fragile soul, but sometimes build a wall, keeping safe the things I hide, yet trapping me with all around the door of a heart unopened. I wandered there so long. A face I drew from others' eyes, I thought that was my own disguise. But maybe truth is simply this, living on with brokenness. A piece of me stayed frozen there, but still I walk ahead. Maybe these honest days are where my soul is
Some days come when my head is full, thoughts turn into a quiet black hole. Even if my whole world gets pulled inside, I close my eyes and let it slide. Rain keeps falling down my face, my tired back can barely stay. It's a day like this, I don't want to move, not even lift a finger. Nothing left to prove. Maybe I'll be silent, maybe I'll just hide. A lonely kind of selfish, just for tonight. I can close my eyes, I can block my ears. The world can wait outside my fears. Let me be quiet, let me be alone, just for a while inside my home. Some days we stop, some days we fall, some days we simply feel nothing at all. It's a day like this when the world feels far, but even in the silence I know who you are. Have you ever had a time when you shine just like a flower? Soft and bright, a fleeting glow in a gentle hour. Every day a heavy stone, resting on your back, moving like a ticking clock, never off the track. Not the scent of blooming dreams, but the way you hide all the colors deep inside, somewhere pushed aside. Did you close your eyes when the dew fell down, when the butterfly came close without a sound? Take a breath, look within, don't let it fade. All your days have bloomed into a field you made. Shadows painted quietly underneath your skin. Every step you couldn't see still let you in. Oh, the time you thought was lost was growing into light. Every moment, every tear was leading to this sight. Now it's all in bloom, right before your eyes. Every piece of you alive in soft sunrise. Take a breath, look within, you'll finally see. All your life has turned into a field of beauty. Time walks backward for my dad, and I step into his now. Questions circle through the day, soft and endless somehow. In his voice I hear my own from a distant time. Dad, what is that? I used to ask, now the words are mine. I answer every time again with no trace of tiredness. All the love he gave to me echoes in my gentleness. He smiles like a child anew, learning life once more. So I keep this fleeting light like never before. Every day the same returns, but it feels brand new. In his fading memory, love is shining through. I don't pull the past too hard, let it drift away. I just stay beside his world in the here, the day. So I hold a moment still as his eyes awake, just a breath, a passing glance.
blink of time, so small, so true. Everything of him remains in 02.
We go on, step by step, we go on. We go on, step by step, we go on. We are walking through the wind right now, even if our steps begin to shake. Even if we stumble, even if we fall, it's okay to breathe, it's okay to wait. This world keeps running far too fast. Some will say they've reached the end, but we won't let their timing measure us. Our road is not the same as them. Our days and nights, the dreams that wake so quietly, don't let them fade. Just stand and catch your breath gently. If we think we've lost our way, it doesn't mean the road is gone. As long as we keep moving on, a new path will appear before too long. Step by step, step by step, we don't have to rush along. Underneath our moving feet, the road appears as we go on. We go on, we go on, we go on, we go on. The road appears, we go on, we go on. Step by step, we go on. Hold a little dream inside your head, don't let it disappear from sight. There is no need to rush ahead. Sometimes pausing is how we find the light. No. Getting lost does not mean the end. No. Silence does not mean we fail. Every step we dare to take becomes a trend. Becomes a trend. Even when the night is long, even when the wind feels strong, step by step we're moving on. And every step becomes our song. Step by step, step by step, we don't have to rush along. Underneath our moving feet, the road appears, the road goes on. We go on, we go on, we go on, we go on. The road appears, we go on. We go on, step by step, we go on.
On the path where the wind drifts by, leaves spin slowly in the sky. At the edge where the sunlight fades, shadows stretch and gently sway.
When my quiet gaze comes to rest, even thoughts fall into silence. Every word I tried to say softly sinks and fades away.
Time is moving, pulling me through the light I couldn't see. Standing at the edge of day, something in me starts to break. We are falling into sunset light, holding on but letting go tonight. All the days we couldn't say fade into the golden haze. In this quiet, in this glow, there's a love we always know. Even as the daylight ends, we are more than where we've been. At the end of where we've been, it's in the way the evening flows. At the end of a restless day, I can hear what silence said. Even without a single word, love remains, it stays, it stays. All the noise we used to hold melts into the evening light. Every tear and every step led us to this quiet time. We are falling into sunset light. us in the dusk, in the fading, in the night. We are still becoming light. Nothing ends, it only grows in the way the evening flows.
A smooth white page, I wrote your name, soft and quiet like a flame. Every line I tried to keep fell too deep inside of me. I tried to erase what we became, but every mark still stayed the same. Scratching through the paper thin left a hollow deep within. I thought I could let you go, like a word I didn't know. But the harder that I tried, the more you stayed inside. I erased you line by line, but you're written in my mind. Every tear, every trace left a shadow I can't replace. Even when I let you go, you're the part I couldn't throw, like a mark I can't undo. I erased me losing you. Little pieces fell away, like the dust of yesterday. But the hole you left behind still keeps tearing through my mind. Every time I try to heal, I can feel what's still too real. Even emptiness can stay when love slowly fades away. I erased you line by line, still you echo in my mind. Every scar, every space holds a shape I can't replace. Even when I say goodbye, you're the part that never dies, like a word I couldn't lose. I erased me loving you.
If I had a time machine tonight, I'd go back just to hold you tight, to the room that felt like all the world, to the little heart inside that girl. You were growing all alone back then, counting stars through a tiny window pane. Didn't know how far your soul would go, didn't know how much your light would grow. Now I know what growing means, not just learning how to be strong. It's holding all the tears you hid and saying you were not wrong. Your scattered days became your had a time machine tonight, I'd go back just to hold you tight, to the room that felt like all the world, to the little heart inside that girl. You were growing all alone back then, count stars through a tiny window pane. Didn't know how far your soul would go, didn't know how much your light would grow. Now I know what growing means, not just learning how to be strong. It's holding all the tears you hid and saying you were not wrong. Your scattered days became your lines became your sky. Every little piece of time was shaping you inside. You were here through countless chances, a miracle in motion still. You were always more than enough, and you always will. Dreams you thought had disappeared were only sleeping through the years. Hearts you thought had come too late still can bloom and still can change. What was small began to grow, what was closed began to open slow. And the world you couldn't see back then is wider now than it has ever been. So I wanna meet the future me standing somewhere down the road, just to hear her softly say you made it farther than you know. Your scattered days became your lines became your sky. Every little piece of time was shaping you inside. You were here through countless chances, a miracle in motion still. You were always more than enough, and you always will. If I could go anywhere, I would not erase the pain. I would walk through every year just to find myself again. One by one through every season, every version, every scar. I just wanna understand how beautiful you are. Your scattered days became your lines became your sky. Every little piece of time was teaching you to fly. You were here through countless chances, a miracle in motion still. You were always more than enough, and you always will. When someone sees you first, before you even know, you start to glow like you always had that light. To really know someone is to step inside their world so quietly and find what's been there all along. The more we try to shine, the longer shadows grow. But when we turn away, the light is waiting there. When you stop trying to shine, the shadows fall behind. You turn around and find the light disappeared the way it came. Now I keep looking out beyond, like something's waiting there for me. No one called my name out loud, but still I feel it pulling gently. Spring thief, you came so quietly, stole the stillness out of me. Now all the flowers I can't see are blooming somewhere underneath. Spring thief, I didn't know my heart had started leaning so toward the light, toward the breeze, toward the season calling me. There's a softness in the air that wasn't there a week ago. Even silence seems to glow, like it already knows. Things about to bloom don't speak, they never asked for eyes to see. But somehow all my steps are turning toward the place where spring must be. I try to stay where I have been, but something moves inside my feet, like the world has changed its color and left a different road for me. Spring thief, you came so quietly, stole the stillness out of me. Now all the flowers I can't see are blooming somewhere underneath. Spring thief, I didn't know my heart had started leaning so toward the light, toward the breeze, toward the season calling me. Maybe that's how spring arrives, not with thunder, not with sound, just a window left half open and a sweetness drifting down. Maybe that's how change begins, without asking to be seen. One small step I didn't notice, turning into everything. Spring thief, you came so quietly and left your colors all on me. Now every road I thought I knew feels warmer than it used to be. Spring thief, I let you in like I was always meant to bend toward the light, toward the bloom, toward the sky inside this room.